Eldrich Domain of Death by xdarkmasterx. Well, what difficulty? Yikes. So in the previous map, let's go back here for a second. So in the previous map of his I played, I suggested that I don't think he really does difficulty levels. But I think it turned out there was like a super shotgun and an armor on easier skill levels, even if the monster count didn't really change. So we'll have to keep that in mind. But I didn't fare too horribly on Ultraviolet, so I'm going to stay on Ultraviolet and try that. Well, that's a pretty cool sky. That's like, almost looks like Ashwall with some white in it. Somebody in here? Oh, he's sneaky. This looks pretty interesting. Yeah, that's actually a pretty cool sky right there. Alright, I guess we're just getting to it. No. Alright, we'll go there. Oh, right back to the beginning. Perfect. Alright. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Not too brutal of a start. Like, often Dark Master's maps, the hardest part is the start. But definitely dynamic here. You've got these little catwalk. It certainly reminds you of, honestly, E4 and E5. A little bit of Thy Flesh Consumed. And a little bit of Romero's latest as well, with the tight spaces. I think that's damaging down there. Actually, that might be damaging too. And then darkness playing a role as well. Oh. Oh crap. Didn't expect that. Yeah, sometimes Dark Master will implement things in somewhat crude ways, but this is a good looking map. Good looking vanilla map. I'm on Crispy Doom. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool setup so far. Let's go ahead and save that. Okay, so that's my blue skull door. Uh-oh. There was no avoiding it. I thought I would maybe not trigger the trap if I didn't get the rocket launcher. That didn't last long. Alright, anyway, what did I do? I went over here. And then I tried to avoid the trap, but no such luck. There's more rockets. Oh! That rocket was on me a little faster than I expected. But yeah, I don't think this is an unmanageable fight here. This looks certainly survivable, even on a first attempt. Yeah, that's the issue. You gotta avoid the freaking specters. But yeah, you definitely get enough room to run around and avoid stuff. Oh, you got me. Darn it. Yeah, it's a little bit tight on the rockets, so you can't just go blasting all the imps with the rockets. Otherwise, you're gonna run out swiftly, I think. But yeah, I mean, there's definitely a lot of room to run and hide and wait for infighting to happen. Matter of fact, you can bail out of this whole situation by doing that. Okay, I did get hurt there that time. And then you can kind of snipe away from here. Oh, I thought this was the same. Oh yeah, it is. Okay. Okay. So apparently Dark Master thinks that if you use this music, you can't put any health in. Hell beneath style, right? 'Cause, I mean, I can't even get the rockets. Well, I do have armor, so I could get the rockets. But I'll be down to 3 health if I try to get 5 rockets. Is that worth it? Probably. But well, maybe I'll try this. Oh no, that's yellow. Okay. Alright, well. Oh yeah, that's not even, I don't have mega armor, I have regular armor. So yeah, 1 health actually. Alright, oh wait, what's this? Maybe there's health in here? There's imps in here. Chain gun. Can I make that jump? Not sure if I can. Alright, let's just go face the music. There's a chain gun. Yeah, well that wasn't going to work with 8 health. Yeah, so that's probably where difficulty matters. I'll bet, well, yeah, let's just take a look. There's 142 on ultraviolence, and 142, and 142, but I'll bet there's health somewhere on easy here. So yeah, wait. There's Stimpack right there, Stimpack right there. I don't remember if those were there on hard or not. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe this... No, there's a Stimpack. There's a few Stimpacks lying around, but not a ton. Were these all here on Ultraviolence? There's a Medikit. I don't think any of that was here on Ultraviolence, though. Was it? No, 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 no. No. Medikit somewhere, Stimpack. Yeah, okay, so that's... Huh. So yeah, some subtle differences between the difficulty levels, mostly having to do with health so far. So yeah, I'm pretty sure there's not been any health at all yet on Ultraviolence. And on Easy, looks like I could have picked up 45 health, which would have been very helpful for in here. Oh. Yeah, when Dark Master sets his mind to it, I think he does really good visuals. Just really nice touches. A little bit of lava. Got a nice wood structure here. Really good use of lighting. Just enough darkness. Ah, see? Like I said, just enough darkness. Come on. Very scary. I think this is the trap. There's my first health. So yeah, I probably should have played on Hurt Me Plenty or Hey Not Too Rough, which used to be my go-to, but then I kind of started to think, oh, he doesn't even do difficulty levels, but turns out he doesn't. Actually implements them very well. See, the reason I often will play Ultraviolence is because I don't want to miss something, and I know that you can always play on an easier difficulty. I know that's true, and that's a big mindset, but the fact is, a lot of mappers just don't really take the time on other skill levels. Now, I know there are people who definitely do, and really thoroughly implement easy and medium, but a lot of players just, or a lot of mappers will just take Ultraviolence, take out some monsters, and call it a day. And it's just really not the same. It feels empty, it feels neutered. It doesn't feel easier, but still engaging and stuff. It just feels kind of neutered. So yeah, when mappers really take the time to implement the difficulties, I have no problem playing on easier. And I think that maybe Dark Master is, it turns out, one of those mappers. So next time I get a Dark Master, I'll probably try Hurt Me Plenty at most. Because yeah, it's just unfortunate to play a map this way, and I'm not blaming it on the map because I chose Ultraviolence, but now I'm gonna run around camping and saving, whereas I could have, you know, had maybe 50 plus health at this point. Come on, man. Wow. Okay. Cannot miss in this situation. Oh gosh. Nope. Alright, so not a big fan of the damaging floor down here because that's mandatory damage. There is health, but you're kind of just screwed into losing some health there. Which is why I suppose you're given the health, but it's like a wash. Oh gosh. Yeah, that infight right there was clutch, actually. That helped me a lot. Oh. Who got me? The Hell Knight? I'm not even sure. I guess they didn't get high enough yet. Ow. It's actually a pretty easy way out of that. Where's this? Oh, there you are. gunners coming from? Alright, so I got the blue key out of all that. Oh, gosh. Out of ammo. Yeah. A little bit deceptive. There was a moment where I actually started to think to myself, wow, I've actually got a lot of ammo. But now, it appears I should have used my rockets a little bit more. And again, this is probably the kind of thing that's a little bit different on easy / medium. And here we are in the same position. Rockets there for the taking, but I can't get them. And yet, rockets are the only thing I have. Yeah, that's a worthy rocket. Oh, that's perfect. Don't even care that I have 2 health. That's what I needed right then. Oh boy. This looks like a lift. Oh wow. Uh-oh. Yeah, very thy flesh consumed-y, if you ask me. Not in a rip-off way at all. In a rather good way. Oh gosh. Oh, there's another one. Freaking man. And then I end up doing it without taking the hit anyway. That's funny. I mean, that's like poetic something. Irony or something. I got 180, so Dark Master gives you pretty much exactly how much you need to take on the Cyber Demon. Unfortunately, not a lot of room for error though. Oh gosh. Can't miss a lot. And I don't know if I have to kill him, if it's rigged that way, or if he's just blocking something. But this was the blue door, so you'd expect the yellow key eventually here. Is this damaging? Oh, this is where you start. Okay. Yeah, I heard him. Where is he? Oh, he survived all that. Goodness. Get out of the way, dude. Okay, so he's on the yellow key. If I had to guess... Oh no, there's only one secret. I was gonna say, I would guess another secret could be a telefrag, but not the case. Oops. Perfect. The Cyber Demon ended up being cleanup. This is actually a cool fight before you fight the Cyber Demon, because you got these flyers, you got to deal with the pain elementals, and you don't want to use your plasma because you got just enough plasma for the Cyber Demon. But then once you actually fight the Cyber Demon, it's pretty weak, and the reason for that is this environment isn't really a factor. You're not close enough to the back wall to have to worry about splash damage. And even if you stand up this close, the Cyber Demon's way over there, so this isn't too close to be able to dodge rockets back and forth, and you're not worried about splash damage either. So the Cyber Demon ends up being cleanup, really, which is fine, but it might be nice to actually have a telefrag option then, because the real fight here is actually getting the Pain Elementals. Then Cacodemon's dead, and then once you can focus on the Cyber Demon, it's not real tough to deal with him. Alright, so now we got our Berserk, and yellow key is over here. Yellow door is over here. This is a really cool map though. It's got a nice setup. This area gets used a couple of different times. What? Is there one last little arena? So we got 6 more monsters and no more secrets. Huh, I don't know. Well, what the heck did I miss? That's all the corpses and stuff, right? Like, alive monsters are red, aren't they? I mean, I think it depends on which source port you're using, but... Oh yeah, there they are. Did I not trigger a trap somewhere? Did I never end up triggering that on my last playthrough? Wait. Uh-oh. Okay, I think they're supposed to trigger maybe once you get the yellow key or once you hit that one switch, wherever it is. I think they just didn't trigger though. Yeah, they're probably supposed to... This wasn't a boom wad, was it? No, it can't be. It's vanilla. Yeah, I don't know what's supposed to trigger them, but obviously that didn't work. Well, we're done. So yeah, my final count's 136 out of 142. 10 and... So yeah, 100 after that. Yeah, I mean, I like it. I like Dark Master's maps most of the time. Just a really good atmosphere here. This would fit very well, I think, into a Thy Flesh Consumed type map set. Actually, there are a few moments where Dark Master was laying off the pressure here a little bit. I mean, that didn't mean I didn't die plenty of times, but you come in here and you trigger this fight, and you can retreat pretty easily. You could probably go out this way, and then the Revenants would kind of bunch up here. You'd be able to rocket them, or you just kind of go over here where you got a lot of space to work with. I would expect Dark Master, of all people, to put a little bit more action and all that, but not the case in this particular one. I do still have my clip on, okay. And then, yeah, same thing in here. I mean, I'd certainly... Yeah, there's a bunch of trigger lines right there. I died plenty of times in here, but it turned out there was a pretty easy little escape. If you just went into here, you got plenty of room to work with, so... And that might have something to do with those monsters failing to trigger in there, but maybe not. In any case, we are done. So we'll just go ahead and go exit. Just for fun. Yeah, Dark Master is hit or miss, I think, but I think basically when he uses actual effort, it's hit. Seems like some wads just kind of throws together, and they're kind of junk, but you know, when he takes his time and puts something together, it's pretty good stuff.